if you're looking at your screen thinking, that is a lot of makeup for her, you are indeed correct, so 5 bonus points to you. I'm testing a kohl eyeliner, so let's leave it at that. I have some empties to show to you today, and stop it. Okay, I have some empties to show to you today, which is something I feel kind of proud of because I test so many products, but I hardly finish anything. I tend to test them, review them, recommend them, pass them on. But I do appreciate empties videos a lot because I can just think that people who are in the same boat or in bigger boats, much bigger boats, I like to see the things that people actually continue using and finish using. So I have empties here. Oh, and I'm also regarding anything that's 3/4 finish as empties to use first. I have one makeup item only, and it's the Lancome Hypnose Doll Eyes Mascara. Aside from Volume de Chanel Mascara, this is the only high-end mascara, actually anything in the Lancome Hypnose mascara line that I would recommend, because you have to throw mascaras out so quickly. It's one of the, I'll keep eyeshadows and powdery products a bit longer than recommended, but mascara, there's no chance. Filorga Skin Structure Serum, almost finished, there's still some left there. I was sharing a hotel room with Leigh from Lip Gloss Is My Life. If you don't know, I'll put a link in the description box. And she actually uses this. She has oily skin and she actually uses this as a lotion or a cream because it has quite a thick lotion-like texture, but I use it as a serum. And I don't know if long-term, if it's potent enough to have all the anti-aging benefits that I would want and need. But I do like that it has an immediate, like a, on your skin texture, it has a nice, like a polishing, blurring, improving effect. So I do like, even it doesn't matter whether I use it at night or in the morning, there's always an improvement. Yeah. Payot Soothing Cleansing Water is as bland as can be, which is exactly what a micellar or a cleansing water should be. Everybody asks, so I'll just say it is very similar to Bioderma. There's not much difference. I don't use cleansing waters all that often. I do prefer cleansing with balms and oils, but for lazy nights and late nights, I'd rather keep this next to my bed than wipes. I haven't found wipes that I'm happy with. And also sometimes in the morning, I don't feel like doing, if I've had a bath and a mask and everything at night, I don't feel like doing the whole thing again in the morning. So I'll just give a wipe with this on cotton wool and then I'll continue with the rest of my process. I use a lot of dry shampoo. This isn't even all of them. There was another one of these that I finished, so I'll start here. The Tresemme Instant Refresh, the Radiance Dry Shampoo. It has to be the Radiance, it has to say Radiance there, and it has to say translucent. There is another one as well. So this one is for, I think this one says it's for all hair types or for normal to dry hair or something like that, and the other one says it's for oily hair. I don't like the one for oily hair. It's too sticky and too coarse. It does give a lot of texture, so if you have light hair and you're not worried about brushing your hair and if you're in it for the texture, go for the other one. But because I have dark hair, I do need to brush a little bit. But this one doesn't have much, if any, residue. These guys are a bit different. They are more powdery. It's the cherry and the Paisley variants from Batiste. They are a bit more powdery. So some brushing is required. So I can only use these when my hair is straight. I can't use it when it's just air dried or when it's cold, because I have to brush the living daylights out of it. I like using these at night, and if I wash my hair then, by the next morning even, it's looking pretty pathetic. So then before I go to bed, I'll put some of this in, and the next morning my hair looks even cleaner than it did just after the wash, and it has some texture, so I like using it that way. Okay, 2 treatments. One from L'Oreal, the Elvive 60-second Saviour. This works really well. It's a conditioning treatment hybrid, and to be honest, even if it wasn't that great, I would have used it for the smell. It's like an amplified shampoo scent, like a really strong shampoo, not strong in a bad way, strong in a good way, in a clean way. It's like an amplified shampoo smell with a little bit of fruit added to it, so it smells super clean and super good, and it's one of the hair scents that lasts the best. I don't know why. The Schwarzkopf Gliss Marrakesh oil and coconut intensive moisture mask for normal to stressed hair. When my hair was long, I was a bit meh about this range because it was quite damaged on the ends, even though I didn't realize it. It's so amazing now in denial, or yeah, how oblivious you can be. I didn't realize at the time that my hair was quite damaged, and every time my hairstylist suggested cutting it, I was like, no, but I like my hair. And yeah, now I realize that it was pretty screwed up. I love this body scrub. You can see it's empty. It's from Justine. It's just called Transform Body Advanced Exfoliating Treatment. I like that it foams up, so it's in a bit of a soapy base, and it has a combination of sea salt, dead sea salt, yes, dead sea salt, as well as some micro, what do you call them, some beads. I'm not too phased about the beads because the salt is exactly the right, you know, when it just scrubs at the spot, the salt is exactly the right coarseness, and together with that bit of the lather it makes, it's a really pleasant scrub, and it smells so good. It smells like perfume. It smells like a really soapy floral perfume, so that's a good one. This is a full one, by the way, but I chucked the last empty one. Shield Clinical Protection Deodorant. If you're a sweater, I'm a sweater. If you're a sweater, this is something that you want to try. It's a creamy, thick antiperspirant. You apply it at night. I don't use it during the day because it is quite white and I wear a lot of black, so it doesn't really work, but it is prescribed to use at night. They say every second night. I prefer to use it every night just for safety's sake, and then during the day I'll just use a regular aerosol just for something. Modern Muse Eau de Parfum. Can we have a moment just of silence for I finished it? I don't think I've finished a fragrance in more than 5 years. It's the only thing that I allow myself to hoard, so if I receive fragrances and I like them, I don't give them away, I keep them. So I have a few, not hundreds, but I have a few. And this has been, I think I've written about it 2 or 3 times, and I've, you know, I love it. I would happily, if I could choose, if you push me now to choose one fragrance forever, this would at the moment be it. The last 2 things are a little bit random. The one is the Gliss Beauty Essentials Nail Enamel Remover, because it smells better than all other nail polish removers, and let's face it, they all do the same job. So I just buy these. It's not empty, but it's not my first one, so I think it can count. So I just buy these. I tend to have, I'm not good with keeping track of my things, and I'm quite disorganized, which is almost the same thing if you think about it. Yes, so I have a couple around the house always. And lastly, Mercer & Reed linen spray. My mom has to send this to me from Australia. It's the most divine. I've actually contemplated using it as perfume. It's so good. It's just a rose and bergamot fragrance. It's so good. It smells like a lot like rose water. Anyway, that is it, guys. Thank you for watching. I will link everything I can and everything I can find. I will link in the description box. If you have any questions, let me know. Yes, that is it. Okay. Yes, I'm done now.